On today's episode, we got the Off-White Jordan 5 sale. You already know what it is. It's Shoot Your Shot TV, Shoot Your Shot Records. Let's get it. Here they are, the Nike Off-White Jordan 5 in the sale colorway. Fire. Hey yo, tell Virgil right kicks on my kicks. Sorry for the horrible West Side Gun impression, just had to do it. Just want to say rest in peace to Virgil Abloh, who passed away in November. It was a shock to the sneaker community, the fashion world. Just want to send our condolences to his friends and family. We have the Off-White Jordan 5 that he did back in 2020. The shoe originally was seen at Fashion Week in February 2020, and then they released in October 2020, Instant L. Jordan 5s are one of my favorite Jordan silhouettes. I got the fire red pair, not the recent release, but these are from, I want to say 2011 or 2013. This was originally C's pair. He was nice enough to sell them to me at a homie price because he didn't think he was gonna wear them that much. Might have to sell them back because we got these now. This is probably one of my favorite Jordans that Virgil did. Of course, everybody wanted the ones that came out with the original 10 collection. For me, it was this one because I just like how it was so different. I just had to pick them up before prices skyrocketed. Anytime someone passes, their art goes up in value. And these are art. Sneakers are wearable art. Ever since I took the L in October, I was just, waiting to sell some other kicks to pick them up. Picked them up right in time because now prices are jumping. So I'm glad to have these in hand. Just like the shoe box, these shoes have holes in them as well. I don't know what the exact thought process was behind that, but it was very different and obscure. And it's like, why would he put holes on a Jordan 5? I saw a video of him cutting out the holes on his. He just kind of wanted to flex his Off-White socks. So if you have a crazy sock game, you can flex that at the same time as you're flexing the Off-White Jordan 5s. I don't think I'll take an X-Acto knife to the holes and cut it out. But yeah, the shoe just has crazy deconstruction to it. Feels like it's not fully sewn up. You can see the padding right here. It's very soft. Comes with extra laces, black, red. I might just leave it cream. I might throw the black ones in, who knows. The yellow, the Off-White look to it is crazy because this is what used to happen to our Jordans from 2000s. They would just turn yellow, they would oxidize. Virgil kind of sped up that process for you and he gave it to you exactly like that, straight out the box. You have the eyelets for the laces and you got the little lace lock here that's also faded and yellow. You got the Nike Air hit on the back, fire. Along with the Nike Air hit on the back, he gave you that red 23, which was, I want to say, just a player edition back in 1990. The ones that came out in 1990 for the general public didn't have the 23, but the pairs that Michael Jordan wore in-game had the 23 on the side. That's a nice little touch to it. This material right here is crazy. I already feel like the shoe's lighter than the originals because it's not that heavy leather. It feels like a ripstop nylon material, but it's plastic, but it's like a really thin plastic from the toe box to most of the upper. And then bringing it down to the midsole, he gave you a translucent midsole right here in the front. You got that classic black and fire red midsole throughout the shoe. And then you bring it to the bottom of the shoe, he gave you more oxidization, giving you that neo vintage look. That's really popular today. A lot of people are just into forwarding their shoes. We touched upon it on the Game Ball podcast in the past. But yeah, I think it's a really cool design. I really like the softness of it all and the lightness to it. Because yeah, Jordan 5s, they're not the most comfortable. They're a little bit on the heavy and the bulky side, but Jordan was doing his thing in those. But let's go ahead and try these on, see how they look on foot. That was our signature on-foot look. Crep check really quick. I'm wearing the metallic 5s from 2016 with the Nike Air for the 10th grade son. Inside joke, check the Game Ball podcast. Over here at Shoot Your Shot TV, we usually break down the shoe into 3 important categories, but we're not gonna do that because it's a Jordan 5. It's a classic silhouette. Just to touch on sizing really quick for those of you who are interested in possibly picking these up. I went true to size and got a 9.5, but due to the looseness of the material, there is a little room there. So if you have more of a narrow foot, you could even go a half size down. For me, these fit okay and I don't mind the little extra room. As far as price, if this is a shoe that you want to get, I suggest you do it now because like I said in the beginning, prices are only going to go up. We don't know if Virgil had other Nike collabs in the tuck. Who knows how that's going to play out now that he's passed. I got the Jordan 2s in the back of my mind that I'm trying to get before they just get out of my price range. For now, I'm going to enjoy these 5s. But I would just like to say this is a perfect shoe in my opinion. Can't go wrong with the Jordan 5. I really like how Virgil put his spin on it, and it's a classic to me. Like I said, it's pretty, shocking and sad that he passed so suddenly. What I did like about Virgil is that he did always pay homage. He shouted out the little guys who were kind of doing the same things as him, but on a smaller scale. For a lot of the people that I'm cool with on the 85 Jordan 1 Instagram, he shouted out Foxtrot Uniform before, shouted out the homie Andu. It was just cool to see that he knew where he was kind of drawing inspiration from and didn't want to seem like he was just stealing and taking other people's ideas without giving them their props, you know what I'm saying? So I think that's really cool and humble of him, and he will be missed. I want to say Virgil, when he did the 1s and he did the 4s and 5s, he's mainly responsible for bringing that neo-vintage wave to the forefront of the sneaker industry. I feel like it's just going to continue to blossom. People are going to continue to customize their shoes, make them look vintage, make them distressed, make them look old, all that cool stuff. And I'm just really happy to have these in the collection. This is a shoe that I'm going to enjoy for years to come. Thank you for joining us on this episode of Shoot Your Shot TV. My name's Paul, I'm the host of the show. Shout out to the producer of the show, C-Rock Behind the Lens. Shout out to the guys over at the Game Ball Podcast. Click the links below, check out the pod. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, do all that cool stuff. Let us know how you feel about the Off-White Jordan 5s or any Off-White Jordan for that matter. Thanks for rocking with us. We'll catch you guys on the next episode. Tell Virgil, right brick on my brick.